Welcome to my channel, and this is my first video, so I thought it would only be fair to start with the foundations. I'm trying to focus on stuff that we can do as human beings day to day that won't take too much effort or need us to spend too much money, but in the long term can have big effects on the quality of our lives. So when I was thinking about what I could make my first video about, I thought it would only be fair to talk about our feet, which are the foundation of our movement. So you would have probably seen a bunch of social media posts, YouTube videos, stuff like that about how barefoot walking is great, barefoot shoes are awesome, everybody should do them and all of that. But the thing is, they're pretty expensive. Like, not everybody has $250 to throw around just to buy shoes that look like plastic socks, you know? So, in this video, I practically want to talk about easy and cheap alternatives to getting everyone into barefoot walking. So you might ask, why barefoot walking and just doing barefoot stuff? Because if you've ever looked at your shoes these days, you can see that the shape of the shoe is nowhere near the way your actual foot looks. Most modern shoes, the shape of them always goes to this pointy bit at the end where your toes are supposed to go and accommodate no space for your big toe, which is the big toe. You want the most amount of space for them, but they just squish it this way, and then the tiny toe going this way, and it just deforms your toes. And I don't understand why we came up with it. I don't understand why everybody accepts it. And to be fair, if you never thought about it, you just think that's normal. So everything in your body, if you think about it, has evolved to serve a purpose. And your feet are not an exception. Your feet deal with every step, they provide you with balance, and they're the foundation. So if your feet are not working, if your toes are getting squashed, there's a good chance that your arch collapses, your knees pivoting, then you have knee issues, hip issues, lower back issues, which, let's think about it. How many people do you know with those issues? 20-year-olds, you'll meet them and they say, oh, my back hurts, oh, my knee hurts. You're like, bro, what? You're young. And this is why I'm making a video. So, if you've ever looked at old people's feet, I know it's a weird topic, most people don't look at feet, but if you ever looked at people, they don't even have to be old, middle-aged, you'll see the big toes always caved in. A bunch of people have bunions, which is just disgusting, if you ask me. And they have issues. They have back, knee, and hip issues, which I'm not saying if you walk barefoot, all of those is going to go away miraculously, but it could be one of the things that you could do that is just day-to-day change. It's not that hard. Yeah, when you first start, it's gonna be a bit tough. If you're going super barefoot, the ball of your feet are going to ache, even walking on concrete. Those little spiky stuff, you'd think they're pretty harmless, but goddamn, it hurts so much. So here is my suggestion for a cheap gateway into getting your life into barefoot walking. From my research, what I've found and what works for me, which is pretty cheap, you wouldn't guess it, they're Crocs. I mean, I know wearing them is a statement piece and you gotta catch a lot of looks walking around everywhere with Crocs, but take my word for it, they are awesome. So comfy, so much room for your toes, it's just chef's kiss. Amazing. And I mean, if you're in Australia, the original price is $80, but you see them on sale all the time. Get them for $40. I bought mine for 40 from Kogan. I can leave some links down in the description, because why not, if you guys want to buy them. And yeah, other alternatives that you could look into that work. I mean, Vivo Barefoot, obviously. I just bought a pair. Been using it for a day or two, so I can't really give a review, but stay tuned for that. I'll come around. The other options that I have tried that have worked for me have been dad shoes. Yeah, people shit on them sometimes, but trust me, just try them. They're awesome. So much support, so much space for your foot, and they just look awesome. You can, who doesn't want to look like a dad? But yeah, try Crocs out and tell me if you don't like them. I dare you.